What's up, Pod? It's Coach Sean here. Over the past week, your body's been going through a ton of changes, right? You might be feeling those aches and pains going away. Maybe you're feeling nice and strong too, right? But in order to keep that coming, we need to make sure we're taking care of our bodies before and after workouts. You notice all those foam rollers in the back? They could be a really good tool to help get us ready for a workout, as well as help us recover after our training sessions. This video is going to give you a few of my favorite ways to help use a foam roller to get us ready for both of those instances. So, if you have any questions on any of these techniques, please let me or Ken know, and we'll help guide you through. Thanks, see you soon. So, today I'm going to show you 3 of my favorite pre- and post-workout movements with the foam roller. So, foam rolling is really important to help prime our muscles, tissue, and fascia for movement, as well as helping them recuperate from the stress of exercise. It's really important to add some of this into your routine every single training session, either before and after. So, first one I'm going to show you is to help open up the front of our shoulders and our chest and even a little bit of our rib cage. So you're going to position the foam roller from your tailbone up to your head, nice and parallel on our spine. So, once you're nice and situated and flat, hands are going to clasp together, fingertips nice and high up towards the ceiling. This is going to be our starting position. From here, shoulder blades are going to squeeze back and down, gluing into the foam roller, and then we're going to allow the tops of our hands to float down towards the floor nice and slowly, keeping our shoulders pinched down and back. You should feel a sensation running from the front of your shoulders through the elbow down to your hands, and that's perfectly fine. That's what you're looking for. You can hold that position for as long as you need, and then reset. Again, squeeze back and down. So that's good for anything that will involve sort of pressing, pulling, or if you're just feeling a little tight and bound up from sitting in a desk posture all day where we get nice and hunched over. Second one that I'm going to show you is for our mid-back, shoulders, and thoracic spine, the middle part of our spine. So, if you don't know where the middle of your back is, that is going to be our starting position. You want to find the part where your ribs start to flare up. So it's about midway between your belly button and your breast line. What we're going to do is interlock our fingers behind our head, squeeze our elbows towards each other in the front of our face, and from there, we're going to roll up just to the base of our collarbone, and back and down. From here, if you want, you can explore a little bit left to right. So, with keeping our elbows squeezed together, you can roll onto your right side and explore a little bit of the back of our shoulder, a little bit of our lat. And likewise, if we roll on over to the left. Good. If that's a little bit too intense, what you can do is release and open up your elbows away from each other. What bringing them towards one another does is it exposes a lot of your scapular muscles that help move and elevate our shoulder blades. So they can get pretty tender just because they get worked so much. Third one I'm going to show you is where you sit on the foam roller to start. This will help open up our glutes, specifically our glute medius and external rotators of our hip. To start, we're going to target our right side first. So we're going to take our right foot right over the left knee, toe pointed up nice and high to the ceiling. This is going to protect our knee so it doesn't have any sort of chance of becoming, put in a compromised position. From here, all you're going to do is roll over onto your right side, just so slightly, and then explore a little bit up and down. It should feel pretty tight and bound up. And that's pretty common. Don't think of it as a bad thing. Just take your time exploring. Good. And whenever you feel satisfied on one side, same routine on the other side. But remember, toe has to be pointed up towards the ceiling. All right, so if you come in and you have more than enough time, say if you show up 10 or 15 minutes early for class, you should spend at least 5 minutes on each one of those exercises. Foam rolling isn't something you go through nice and quick and just go over the skin, This isn't something we want to do. We don't want to go carelessly because we're not getting any real benefit, right? If you were going for, go for a couple bench presses or some squats, you're not going to go through them thinking about, I wonder what I'm going to have for dinner tonight, or I wonder if I left the oven on. You want to make sure that you're focusing on what's happening when you're doing it to give your body the best advantage possible, all right? But if you come in and you don't have much time, say you only show up 2 or 3 minutes before class, just pick one of those to focus on so you can help maximize the potential in that one area. All right? If you have any questions on any of those, please let me or Ken know, and we'll be able to assist you. Thanks, take care.